Okay, not the bid price. So, well, you get triggered on all of your trades by the asking price, not the bid price. And because the asking price is always above the bid price, if you're buying, you'll get triggered in as soon as that asking price hits your buy stop level. Okay, so then as soon as the asking price hits here, price is actually 2 pips lower. So that's why as soon as you're in the trade, you're going to be down minus 2 pips. Whereas for a sell, you get triggered on the asking price as well. But when price is pushing down, or even for a buy even, price is going to need to go under your entry by 2 pips, before you're triggered in. Yeah. So for a buy, you don't need to worry about putting your entry 2 pips lower because your price already needs to go past your entry to get triggered in. But if you're doing a buy stop, where price is, you want to make sure price is breaking this high. You don't want to put your order in, say, at this level when it's breaking the high because
it may not get there.
Yeah, because the bid price might come here, but the asking price is here. So even though
so you get triggered.
You get triggered in when it hasn't broken the high. So then if you're doing that, you need to raise your entry by the spread. Conversely,
that makes sense.
Yeah, conversely for sells, then for sells, you don't worry about putting your sell plus 2 pips, but for sell stops, you would. Yeah. But okay, so now other side of things is your same thing for your stop loss. If you're doing, say, a stop loss of like 10 pips above the high, then you're going to need to do a sell stop. You're going to need to do 10 pips plus spread for sells. But you don't. If you're doing buys, you don't need to put plus spread down here. So it's a little bit bit of a mind warp getting your head around it, the spread. But that's why I like just try get a broker that gives you the smaller spreads possible, so you don't have to think about this as much. If you're doing a broker that has, like, say, 5 pips spread, then that's a real, like, you really got to then factor in where your entries and your stop losses are, and that's just something that you don't really.
That's why I just didn't do gold. It was too much.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I've gone because I didn't know before, and I always thought I'll go for, like, I hated paying commission per trade. So I was always doing, like, before that, when I didn't know any better, I was just doing some of the brokers were paying, I'd pay more spread, but the commission was built into the spread. And to me, it felt like it was better because I didn't like taking a trade and paying for it. When I realized it was just this. For me personally, that was the worst way of doing it because I get stopped by the spread a lot. And because I had to factor in the spread that was higher. And it was annoying. But now it's like, if you know exactly, if I open a trade that's one lot, then that's going to be a $7 round trip. And I know how much that comes out then. It sort of stops you from over trading as well, taking a million entries if you're paying commission every single time. Gold and Pepperstone is quite nice because the spreads are still low and you don't pay commission on German 40 or gold. So it is nice.
You don't pay commission on German 40 either?
No.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, so it's very cheap to trade German 40. But the commission should be the last thing you're thinking about anyway, because it's the same. It's across the board pretty much. You got to pay something for the broker. Otherwise, how's the broker making the money? If I don't know how the broker's making money, that's a concern, because I don't think they're making it from my losing trades or my winning trades.
Yeah. So with G40, they're just making it on the spread. There's no commission.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Then,
Yes.
yeah, whenever I saw many times, suppose for I do gold, and when it is going against a price against us, it shows very high amount, then it is going to uh, in favor. So is it true, or is it happening like this? But I saw this one many times.
What do you mean?
If it is suppose price is going 20 pips in favor of our trend,
yeah,
then
it's
it
not as
shows,
much
suppose,
as not as much as 10 pips in
yes,
loss. Yeah, because that's
yes,
the
correct.
spread. Yeah. So
Okay,
if
that's the spread.
if you're paying 2 pips spread, which we are on gold,
Yeah.
and if we're plus 10 pips,
Okay,
that
yeah, I
means
got it.
really
Yeah.
we're only up plus 8.
Mm.
And then if we're in drawdown and we are minus 10 pips, we're actually minus 12 because of the spread.
Oh, yes, minus.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so for when we're only 10 pips positive or negative, it could almost
Yeah.
be a factor of 1/3. Yeah. So that's why.
What is your last sentence?
If we're only up 10 pips, so on gold, which
Yeah.
that's $1 on here. So if price is at 1975 and
Yeah.
price is now at 1976 and we're up 10 pips, then
Yeah.
we're really only up 8 pips. But if we're down
Yeah.
10 pips, we're actually down 12
Yes.
pips. So the
Yes,
difference then
yeah.
is on smaller amounts, we're actually the
Yes,
difference is
yeah.
4, which
Yeah.
is one whole
Yeah.
third. So it looks quite significant.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you're seeing.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. If we're up, say 100 pips, so $10. So if we got in at 1975 and now price at 1985, then it's like would be down. Would only be up 98 pips, or
okay, yeah.
versus minus 102. So like the difference is much more, like it's harder to see the difference. 4 pips out of 100, out of 4 pips out of 10. But,
yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth asking because we need to know those things. So that's a good question. I was always getting frustrated like that. I'm like, I'm down 10 pips. Like close it, and then you think you're up 10 pips, and it's not the same.
I was talking with my Paperstone manager.
Yeah.
He said if it is higher amount, he will pay yearly 5% as well.
Oh yeah. It's worth having a good relationship with the client manager, because with Pepperstone, if you ask them and said, I need why, your competitors are starting to charge $6 per spread, $6 per lot, and they'll match it for you as well.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, good one.
I did that one. I get my TradingView subscription minus.
Yeah.
I get my LEI expense minus.
Oh, good one.
A lot of things I got it, and
so
one time AFL.
AFL.
Yeah, next time he will give me tennis.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I had 2 time lunch with him, and I have good relationship with him.
Good one. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, with Pepperstone, with the pro accounts, which the pro accounts give you access to higher leverage in Australia.
It's 500
500 to 1. Yeah, we don't need 500 to 1, but 100 to 1's good. I think that's a good amount of leverage. 20 to 1, which is your default for all regulated brokers in Australia. 20 to 1's too low. It's a bit too low.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
But if anyone has got if you guys want to go for the pro account, you need to ask. There's a couple questions that they're going to ask you, either a sophisticated investor or that you understand the risk and you've been trading for over 12 months.
Yes, they have to ask a lot of question. They asking what is your property above 2.5 million?
Yeah,
And
that's
asset, that type of questions.
yeah, that's an investor. There's two ways that they'll grant you the pro account. The pro. With that as well, is TradingView Pro included.
Yeah.
They'll give you that. If you trade a certain volume, they'll give you a VPS as well. So they give you lots of good things. Main thing is just like to trade safely, and that's what I want these streams to do.
That is important.
Very important.
That one, yeah. Otherwise, everything is nothing.
Yeah.
That.
All right. Work. So I think it's sort of slowed down a little bit here. We've got, see how this double bottom, this Asian low, kind of struggling to close below it at the moment. Once we do close below it, I think we can fill these wicks and then push down to the next level. Or we've got this whole bunch of imbalance here still. Where price.
Of liquidity.
Yeah.
Trend line liquidity is upside.
I think we could close below here if it closes below here. Because at the moment we're tapping into this little bit of liquidity, which is just like accumulation before price pushed up, accumulated for a bit, and then pushed up again. So there were orders being filled here, and now we're just sort of eating our way into it. We're starting to create like little higher rejections. This candle here so far has just pushed down from the open. We haven't got any top wick for this one. So let's see what this guy does. It's actually the 30-minute open. The 30 minutes created the top wick. Just sort of hovering here.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the momentum's to the downside. But we can't, we haven't really had much of a pullback yet on these higher time frames. We're inside this little doji right here. This is that lower time frame accumulation. So once we can we closed on here on the lower time frame, so then we're able to push down to the bottom. And then now we want to see if we can push down to this. If it is there enough volume from a Monday morning to be able to push price further to these lower levels to target 16,200, or is it going to come up for air for a little bit, form a resistance, and then push down again on the higher time frame? I think this is probably the more likely scenario.
Okay.
I know Sarah's looking for
question.
longs. Yeah, go for it.
How do you know it's more weightage of going up and down?
How do I know the probability of this going up here?
Yes. I can understand probability, but why it is more than going below?
Just because like how often I see like a clean move down, and then price is now hesitating here for so long that likely we've had some, seems like some seller exhaustion. So that's one clue.
Yes.
Seller exhaustion
I can
here.
see.
Price is sort of slowing down, and it's just normal for price to
struggling to go down.
Yeah, it's normal for price to pull back before going down. We saw that even on the way here when it went up, goes up to a certain point and then pulls back and then gives it a second go.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Catch you, Glenn.
And pullback is making sense there.
Yeah. And we want to go with the momentum that's currently seen, but this is a counter trend move at the moment.
Yes, correct.
But it does make sense to why this move happened, just the sell-off. And if we're struggling to break through here, until a candle's closed below here, then it can make it easier to push down again. Otherwise, if this is really holding weight, then I don't think we're going to be pushing up and hitting all-time highs again unless something's said. But I think a pullback makes sense because we see that time and time again when we look at this London move that we often this was a abnormality, And most of the times when we see a clean move, we get we either get a full correction or at least a 50% correction. In this London session, it's unusual to just get like steady moves the whole way through.
And average move is like that size.
This is average move is what we've already done. Like that would be it can definitely work. It's still in the first hour, and a lot of the time volume comes in the second hour as well. Once the cards have been shown.
Once the card okay. So second hour starts from 9 o'clock London.
Okay. But usually, like in an ideal world, we're done by then.
Okay.
That we've been able to get our trade, and then call it a day, or call it a session. If we don't get that trade, like this opening move, I think was quite made a lot of sense, but it can be like breakout trades can be a little bit. Some people like it, some people don't like to take breakout trades. Personally, I don't really like to take the breakout trades because I get faked out so often. Pullback trade is better, So when price pulled back, came back up, created that little resistance, but doing this way, that was I got in like say around is when I was saying like that looks good on this one here. So even my entry was a little bit late on that one. Entry was at 237 254 254.2. That was my entry, 254.2 right here. That was the entry, and then got out 237.
Oh wow!
So that was the move. This is when I talk about the triangle, not having to try pick the high or necessarily pick the breakout, but just take the meat of the move. Because that's the safe one.
And it's with the with momentum.
Momentum's key in this. If you've got momentum, such as like news, we just trade the reaction to the news. We don't have to trade the news. And then if this didn't burst out of the blocks like that, then this can be a little bit harder. But when this shoots down, creates clean candles down, we can usually get clean candles back up. But this is obvious momentum. And once we've made a fresh low for the day, which was here was the Asian session, the blue box over here. This made the fresh low. So once we make a low, price comes up 8 times out of 10, retest that low. That's your triangle. We just want to trade we don't want to trade on this side of the triangle. But we don't want often when we get that side of the triangle is when we think this is a resistance and it does this. And this is where people get stuck being on this side of the triangle. Whereas this side of the triangle is the one we want to be on. But we don't have to pick the high. The high can be a stop loss. So this could be could be the trade. And then this could be just the safe momentum. If there's enough momentum to keep on going, like what would happen in generally like a New York session, then we are looking for it to have continuation. And that will got prime entry. But that's this bit here is the tricky one. Because this is where people get stuck. Do I think it will retest the 15-minute open candle? 15-minute open. Up here, you mean, Sarah? That you're talking about? I think there's a good chance. Very good chance. Because otherwise, why would it be struggling here so much? If we're with the trend, the higher time frame trend, then probably got an easier chance to continue.
For German 40, we are thinking if it is higher with the trend means no, with the high time frame means which time frame?
Like your 1 hour, 4 hour.
Okay.
Equal highs now. Damn, so just a little bit too early, huh? Was it this cat? Which one got you off a break even?
Oh no, on the way down. It flicked back up. I did the breakfast breakout.
Yeah.
And it came back. I was almost at 1-to-1, went to break even, it flicked back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never mind. I'll get the buys.
Yeah, you grabbed buys from here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ivan was looking for, you pointed out, Ivan, the manipulation?
Yeah. I got in that manipulation.
Oh, good one.
With the HCS set. Right?
Mm-hmm. Because now we're starting to leave. See how we're starting to leave wicks behind now?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you don't see it from the top side. There's not really any wicks. The last wicks we've closed above.
It's a nice hourly candle as well.
Yeah. And this is where it's so hard to hold on to trades for too long in this open. More often than not, you're better off just securing profits. Yeah, it's really nice there.
What level should I secured on this trade? Is 260
for the buys. You can wait till you start seeing more wicks being left from the top. But at the moment, it looks like the flows. Is looking more bullish now. So let's see if this can actually hold. Definitely take some profits though at the open here. Like once we take the high of these guys, then this is we could find some reactions. But it makes sense that we just push down from Asian essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So that we could push up into, if London wants to get a better price, they can push price up into these areas to then start potentially selling again.
Yeah.
But at the moment, this is looking like volumes to the upside, and we're just slowly pushing up.
Is there any way? We can set take profit level. Is there any way we can secure only some percentage at the first TP?
Yeah, absolutely. You got this is on. What have you taken this trade on? On TradingView or MetaTrader?
Trading. No, TradingView.
Oh, someone help me out here. I'm not sure actually. I don't trade on TradingView. If there's partial take profits, I think you can manually do it.
Manually, I can do.
Yeah,
manually, yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can automate it.
If it is premium one, premium version, is it that function available?
I think so. Hover over your position. Click. You can do it if you've got a hedged, non-hedging one. Non-hedging means you can't take buys and sells at the same time on the same pair. And what, like, on those ones you can, like if you're buying, and you want to set a partial take profit, say you've got your one lot and you're buying, you can just say, you can enter, you can set a sell order for like 0.2 lots, and that will be essentially that's a partial take profit.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
But on a hedging account means you can buy and sell, so all that will do is open you up into a sell, which is not what we want.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I tried that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open second account, a second trade.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can. Where's paper trading? Could do with a hand setting up. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's a few people here that need it. Paper trade. Oh, it's Pepperstone. Paper trading, there we go. So if I enter into us,
it's completely opposite.
okay. So that's buying. Oh, let's move. Add take profit. Oh.
Ui.
Reversed position.
Yeah. But you are on the correct side at the moment.
Yeah. So that's what I didn't like about it, because I've done that many times where I just was in a good position and then I clicked reverse and it just reversed.
Yeah. But it asks, always. This one, if it is reverse, it asks 2 times.
Right. Yeah, I can't work out how to put in a partial take profit. Now it looks like, it's double top here. It's clearly just consolidating, so gold's not doing anything as usual. But there's a nice little move down, and came back up, great resistance, pushed down, retested low.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the flow's pretty. That last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, the open hour has just dropped. No top wick, doing a wick fill. Looks like the momentum's still there. Still struggling to close though underneath this level, but if this 15-minute can, then it opens the door to push down lower. Oh yeah, I know. That's what, Daniel. I did that on, like, it was crazy on this. It was paper trading, but I was playing around with Bitcoin. I think when it was going, you know how wild it was a while ago, and didn't know anything about, like, because the lots that are here on TradingView. Another reason why I didn't like TradingView is you got to use units rather than lot sizes. So you see here, like, market, like how many units you want to put on, and then I think it was with it was one of their cryptos that I put it on thinking 100,000, and I thought that was like one lot, like 100,000 units is typically one lot in currencies, but I think it put on 100,000 Bitcoins or something like that. So I looked at it and it just went to like $1 billion in profit straight away. something crazy. And I was trying to work it out. See on the history. There's some down here. Fill price. I thought this was 10 lots or 11 lots on JP on pound yen. How do you count history? Some of those ones.
Third option.
Yeah. So I think
I did similar to that on one of my first challenges, and I thought it was gold I was trading, and then the next minute I looked and it was like 3,000 down. I was like, what am I and I traded, I think it was platinum or something. Oh, I had to close it out. It was, yeah.
Yeah, this one, 230 million on Bitcoin.
Oh,
Because like I was trying to work out like the lot, see all these little tiny things. I was like, how because someone was asking how do the lot sizes, how do units work? I couldn't figure it out. Started with 100,000, and then yeah, I don't know. Anyway, TradingView is a little bit weird to be
order it's not good.
Yeah, I don't like
Order
it.
panel is not good.
I don't like it.
But on yours, this one units, on my panel it always shows lots.
Oh, you can change it then, can you?
Yeah, I don't know, and I never say units.
Right.
Only lots.
Oh, because when I tried trading from here, I was using FXCM.
Oh, okay.
So let me log out. They took it off. That's right. I remember they took it off. Oh no, there it is. FXCM. They did take it off temporarily, and then Pepperstone came on, but then I just didn't like it. I really didn't like trading on this because some good trades I did that reverse position, and it did it straight away, and I was in a good position, and then trying to like just take a little bit of profit, and it just closed me out completely of my trade, and then entered the opposite. Anyway, all right. Well, I think what I might do is I might take off. I think we had a good little move. Didn't get the initial one. Got the second little retest the low. Yeah. Now we're sort of just consolidating, and rather just now come back for a New York session. Get a few things done today. So what I'll do is I'll end the stream here. I'll be back for New York. Anyone that's here in the Zoom, just stay on. Nigel, you're here. Good. Sarah, you're here. And let's get the robot all sorted. Alrighty. Cool. All right. Well, I'll see the YouTube. Thanks, Daniel, for watching. And Roger, I'll catch you guys soon. All right. So take care. I'll see you guys in New York session.
Yeah. Thank you.